Hey, you guys. Hello. I'm Jesus Christ, the MAGA Republican. You can believe I'm Jesus Christ or not, it's up to you, but I'm telling you that's who I am. Let me give you a quick little metaphor slash parable of the difference between knowledge and wisdom. So imagine in this world, we start out as children, we start out as babies, and we get older, and we're going through life looking for answers. Those of us with a heart and soul, especially that have feelings, we care, we want love, we want maybe a decent income, decent dream job, decent kids. There's things we want out of life. We have a heart and soul. We know we have feelings. We have a good heart if we make mistakes, right? We go through this world, and it's almost like we're climbing a mountain, right? Climbing a really tall mountain. We don't know how tall it is. We don't know how we're going to get there. We don't know if we're going to get to our dreams. Now imagine this. I'm going to give you my example. I got hurt really bad when I was about 21 years old. I think I was 20. Actually, I was 20. 20, 21, 20 years old. I got a broken heart really bad over my ex-girlfriend and sexual stuff that happened. And suddenly I was gay, and I didn't know why. I wasn't gay before when I had a girlfriend. But years go by, I thought, hey, I'm gay. And I thought there's no way out. The left had me convinced you just have to accept you're gay, fighting gay pride. Man, it broke my heart really bad. Now imagine this. If you're climbing a fucking mountain that's treacherous, well, I had the knowledge that I was gay. Yeah, I was gay, but I wasn't. But at the time, I only had knowledge. I didn't have wisdom. By the way, I'm not gay anymore at all. I like females more than when I was a teenager with my girlfriend. I'm more. I like sex with. I like pussy more than when I was a kid. Okay, I like pussy more now, even more. I lust more. So imagine this. Imagine if you're climbing a mountain, okay, and you get stuck on a ledge. Well, yeah, you're there on the ledge, and you know it. You may not realize it, but you may think that's like you get stuck on this ledge. You don't know that there's more above you. You just know you see what you could see, and it sucks. So when I was gay, I was stuck on a ledge. I knew that I was gay. I was in a no ledge. Like I thought I had the answers. I was stuck partway up the mountain on a ledge of no. I know I'm gay. It makes me really desperate and happy. I need to accept it somehow, but it hurt too much. I was in a no ledge, a knowledge. Knowledge is incomplete. Is incomplete. Knowledge is really just basically when you get lost like this, it's incomplete information. No ledge. You're KNO. You. Well, I know I'm gay, or I know I'm in the wrong body, or I know that whatever it could be. I know I'm an addict, or I know that I'm always going to be like this. You think you know. Right now, you might be that you're on a no ledge. You're only partway up the mountain, stuck on a ledge. What you have to do is seek God and seek the truth and listen to your heart and go towards the light. And when you get to the very top, you have wisdom. Now think of the relief I have now that I realize I'm not gay and that I'm engaged in all these beautiful things. And there's lots of other people that come out of these things. Knowledge is partial information that usually breaks your heart, and you're only partway up the mountain. Once you reach to the top of the mountain, you have wisdom. Now, wisdom is a superior form of information and knowledge because you know the actual truth. When you're down here on a no ledge, knowledge on a ledge, stuck on a ledge, you think you know, and you know some stuff, but you don't know. And you got a broken heart. You keep climbing with God, and you get up to the wisdom, the peak of wisdom. Now, think when you finally reach the top of a mountain, the wind is whizzing around you. It smells good. The breeze is blowing. You feel fresh. You have a beautiful view. The wisdom. It's the dome, the peak of knowledge. Like, oh my God, I'm not gay. I never was. I had PTSD. Chris, you had Yes, that's what I had. I had PTSD. That's why I was limp-wristed. Once I reached the wisdom, the wind is whizzing by me. It feels good. The air is clean. I feel relief. I could see everything. I'm at the dome, the top, the wisdom. So think of knowledge like I'm in the wrong body. I'm transgender, or I'm gay, or I'm an addict, or this or that. You have knowledge. You're partway up the mountain stuck, and you're probably not very happy. But seek God. Seek the truth. I'm telling you, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, okay? Seriously. Keep climbing. And you're going to find when you get to the wisdom is the true knowledge. The true information. Knowledge is partial information. Wisdom is true information. It's the actual what's really going on. The entire time I just had PTSD. When I was down in the knowledge, though, I didn't know that I had PTSD. I thought I was just born limp-wristed. I had to accept it. I had a broken heart and all this shit. It was not happy, man. I was stuck on a ledge partway up the mountain, but I kept climbing eventually because my heart was broken. And I wanted, my heart was broken. I was partway up. I wanted dreams, man. And I found wisdom. And up here at the top where the peak is, the dome, The wind is going by you. It smells good. You feel clean. You can see everything. You feel great relief in your heart. So think of knowledge as know, being stuck on a ledge of what you think you know. Wisdom is at the top when you actually know what the fuck's going on. The wind is whizzing by you. You realize the intelligence. You feel great relief in your heart. You're at the top, at the peak of the apex, the wisdom. The wind is whizzing by you. There's great relief of God. Knowledge is partway up. You're stuck on a ledge. Wisdom is at the top when you really know what's going on, and you find great relief in your heart. Great relief, man. Hey, man, I was never gay. I was, but really what I had was PTSD. I was injured. I had PTSD. And many of you out there have PTSD too. You think you're in the wrong body. You think you're gay, this or that. And you may be in the wrong body, so you think this and that, but you have PTSD, man. Okay? So realize, knowledge is part way up the mountain, stuck on a ledge. Wisdom is at the top, at the peak, when there's great relief.